Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Transfermarkt TV. My name is Kasper Pop and we're going to bring you the latest news and rumors from the top leagues around the world. So yesterday saw us the deadline of this transfer window, and first of all we're going to have a look at the Bundesliga. And Leverkusen just signed Demarai Gray, so announced the German Bundesliga side. And the 24-year-old has left Leicester and has signed until 2022. The signing has been completed for €2 million. It's the third signing for Leverkusen in the winter transfer period. Bayern Munich defender Chris Richards has joined Hoffenheim on loan until the end of the season. The two clubs have announced. With three players all sidelined with injuries, Richards is an important, valuable option at the centre-back position, added the Hoffenheim boss. Richards has been limited to just 3 Bundesliga appearances for Bayern this season so far. Hertha BSC found a new leader, Sami Khedira. The 33-year-old arrives on a free transfer from Juventus, where his contract was terminated, and signs for the Bundesliga side. For the 2014 World Cup winner, Hertha are the fourth club after VfB Stuttgart, Real Madrid and Juventus. Under Juve head coach Andrea Pirlo, Khedira played no role all this season. So the last time he featured was on June 12, 2020. He's expected to help struggling Hertha out of the bottom half of the Bundesliga table. And after Hertha had been missing out on Werder Bremen's Milot Rashica, they have found the winger at Olympique Marseille instead. As reported by Kicker, Nemanja Raconjic is on the verge of joining the club from the German capital. The 24-year-old Serbian will join Hertha on loan. The Bundesliga club can make the transfer permanent. Fighting relegation, the club from the capital will pay a significant six-figure fee, which can grow through bonus payments. Hertha can make the deal permanent for an additional €12 million. So, and this are the ticker news from the Bundesliga so far, but as well in the Premier League saw us a lot of deadline deals yesterday. And first of all, we have the Brighton and Hove Albion. They just signed midfielder Moise Caicedo from Independiente del Valle. The 19-year-old who has scored once in 4 appearances for his country has signed a contract until June 2025 with the Premier League club. Manchester United and MLS soccer side Atlanta United have also been linked with the Ecuador international. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has joined West Brom on loan until the end of the season. Maitland-Niles' manager had held talks with West Brom, Leicester and Southampton over the past few days as they look to sign the England international on loan before Monday's 11 PM deadline. The 26-year-old has been assured of regular game time in his preferred position of midfield as he looks to secure a spot in the England squad for the upcoming European Championships. Gedson Fernandes' loan spell at Spurs has ended with the Benfica player moving on to Galatasaray. Fernandes became the first signing of the Jose Mourinho era last January on an 18-month loan deal, with Tottenham having the option to make the move permanent for a reported £56 million. Fernandes, 22, failed to make a single Premier League start in his 12th month at Spurs, with the 7 appearances in the competition coming off the bench. He made 14 appearances in total, 4 of them as starts. Fernandes has now joined Turkish club Galatasaray for the rest of the season. Newcastle United can confirm the transfer deadline day arrival of England under-21 international Joe Willock on loan from Arsenal for the remainder of the campaign. The 21-year-old midfielder has been associated with the Gunners since the age of 4. His older brothers Chris and Matty were also on the books at the Emirates Stadium, and he made his Premier League debut against the Magpies in April 2018. Willock has made 17 appearances in all competitions for Mikel Arteta's side in the first half of the current campaign, scoring 3 times. FC Schalke have announced the signing of 28-year-old German defender Şkoder Mustafi on a 6-month contract. Mustafi joins on a free transfer after he reached an agreement with Premier League side Arsenal for the early termination of his contract, allowing him to join the club. And as a result of Şkoder Mustafi arriving at Schalke, the 20-year-old Ozan Kabak will go on loan to Liverpool. So the Turkish defender will arrive in what was a last-minute dash by the Reds to sign another centre-back on deadline day. Liverpool were desperate to add defenders after losing Virgil van Dijk, Joe Gomez and Joel Matip to injuries. As a result, the club added first Ben Davies early on Monday and now Kabak on a loan deal to buy. The Reds will pay $1.1 million up front to loan the player and then have an option to make the deal permanent for around $20 million in the summer. Ben Davies, the 25-year-old who would have been a free agent at the end of the season, joins in a deal worth around €550,000. Preston will also have a 20% sell-on clause and will receive performance-based add-ons. Furthermore, Liverpool have sent Sepp van den Berg the other way on loan for the rest of the season. And Southampton have also made a last-minute deal. They signed Liverpool forward Takumi Minamino, the 26-year-old who has made 17 appearances across all competitions for the Reds this season, joins the Saints until the end of the campaign. The Athletic journalist David Ornstein reported the deal first. Minamino, who is set to be undergoing a medical on Monday night, had joined Liverpool for €8.5 million from Red Bull Salzburg in January 2020 and still has a contract at Anfield running until 2024. And Liverpool arch-rivals Everton have secured the signing of Norway international striker Joshua King from Bournemouth in an 11-hour deal. The Toffees have paid a nominal fee to bring the 29-year-old until the end of the season. It's believed there's an option for an extension at the end of the season. It's also believed that Bournemouth could earn up to £5 million for the player, though it's unclear what terms of the deal are. King rejected the chance to join Fulham, which led the Cottagers to bring George Meyer on loan from Bordeaux for the rest of the season. And here it is, the most valuable deal on the winter deadline day 2021, and it has been concluded by Sporting. The Liga NOS leaders have signed Paulinho from SC Braga. Forward Ana Spora and left-back Christian Borja will go the other way from Lisbon to Braga. In Paulinho, who is worth €50 million, Sporting have signed Braga's most valuable player. The club from the capital will pay a fee of €60 million to receive 70% of the transfer rights. Braga have confirmed the financial details of the deal. The striker has scored 63 goals and 24 assists in 153 games for Braga and will sign a contract until 2025 at Sporting Lisboa. And we put together a top 5 for you with the highest spending clubs of this winter transfer period. And on the 5th spot we have AS Monaco, who spent €20 million to get Crépin Diatta, a really good striker. And on the 4th spot is RB Leipzig, who made a spending of €20 million with one player, which is Dominik Szoboszlai. On the 3rd spot we have Manchester United, who bought Amid Diallo, 18-year-old winger. Hopefully this young talent will get more time to develop at Man United. On the 2nd spot is Ajax Amsterdam, who spent around €22.5 million and got Sebastian Haller as the most expensive player in this period. And on the 1st spot is West Ham United, who got Saïd Benrahma, who's a big move for the Algerian international from the 2nd League club Brentford to Premier League West Ham. So, and the other way around, of course, we put a list together, the top 5 of the clubs with the highest earning in this transfer period. And on the 5th spot is Red Bull Salzburg, with Dominik Szoboszlai being the most expensive player. He will still play in the RB outfit, but will be kicking for Leipzig in the future. And on the 4th spot is West Ham United with €20.6 million. On the 3rd spot is Olympique Marseille with earnings of €23.8 million. And on the 2nd spot is FC Bruges with 26.2 million, and they gave away 6 players. Most expensive was Diatta. And the club with the highest earnings is Atalanta Bergamo, and Amid Diallo, the 80-year-old winger, hopefully will get more game time at Manchester United and will make a development there. And last but not least, we bring you the 11 of the most expensive transfer from this transfer period. And in the goal, we have Ivan Nevistic. He will stay with the former club on loan for the rest of the season. He came for a fee for €3 million. And on the left side, we have Jeremy Frimpong, the 20-year-old Man City youth player professional, made his debut for Celtic and is moving on to Bayer Leverkusen for €11 million. 25-year-old defender Lucas Verismo from FC Santos to Benfica for €6.5 million. And on the right side we have Joachim Miller, the right back from Genk. He's a good option for Atalanta to bolster the defensive squad. And in the midfield section we have Nicolo Rovello from Juventus, who's going to Genoa but will stay with Juventus on loan for the rest of the season. And then we have Morgan Sanson, the 26-year-old midfielder from Marseille, will go to Aston Villa. He scored 22 goals for Marseille in the last 4 years. And then at top front, we have Amad Diallo moving to Man United for 21 million. Dominic Szoboszlai, who's going to Leipzig for 20 million. And Said Benrahma, who's going for a fee of 23.1 million to the Hammers. And then we have Sebastian Haller, who's going to Ajax. He will be a good option as a striker for 22.5 million euros. And Crépin Diatta, the Senegalese international, who's going to Monaco for 20 million euros. And that makes a total fee of 171.9 million euros in total spendings for these players. So, thank you for watching. Leave a comment what you think about the players and what you think about the show. Please subscribe and have a lovely week. Bye bye.